Hello, VC. Roger here to do a video for my Christian brother, Ron Haggerty. What's your channel now, Ron? Vinyl Sanctuary. You keep changing it on me. Ron Haggerty's Vinyl Sanctuary, just because. He just wants to do a contest just because. And he had a couple of questions he wants us to answer. As many as we can, as few as we want to, whatever. I'm going to do as many as I can. I can't do them all. Some of them I don't have, I don't think, but I'm going to try. I take that back. I may have all of them now. Uh, First question. You see me looking down, I'm looking at his questions here. First one, show anything aquatic related. So, what more aquatic can you get than Surfing USA? There's a lot of water there. I don't think I have anything that's got a fish on it, so I thought I'd go with the water that the fish are in. So, Beach Boys, Surfing USA. Great record. Second question, album from another country you would like to visit. I don't have very many albums that are from other countries, but I do have some albums by artists that are from other countries. And so I'm going to go that route, and I'm going to go AC/DC. Let There Be Rock. I'd love to go to Australia. I think it'd be so neat. I love what videos and pictures and things I've seen about the outback and just, oh man, the whole country from different spots I've seen. Kind of like America. You got everything. You got the deserts, you got the mountains, you've got the coastlines. I'd like to go see it. And like George Allen said in his video about going to England, they speak English there. So I can understand most of them. So that'd be a plus. So anyway, let's go to Australia. AC/DC. Number 3, music related that shares your surname. I don't know of any music related whatsoever that shares my last name. My last name's Cornett. I don't know anybody. Of course, you got the instrument of cornet, but as far as an artist, I don't know anybody. So I'm kind of going to go with the first name, Roger. Let's go with The Who's Roger Daltrey. This is his solo record. Pretty good. I stumbled across that one day and just had to pick it up, and I was glad I did. Number 4, transcendent or spiritual album. Ron, because of this question, I found out something about one of my records. I'm going to go with Jars of Clay. They were kind of one of the main groups that took religious into the pop field. Kind of the crossover, made a big hit. They put this record, the CD of this out, I think it was like in, what was it, 85 or something like that? Or 95. 95, I'm sorry, 95. And then in 2020, no, that can't be right. 2010, they did a tour. And when they did that tour, they re-released this on vinyl. And I didn't get to go to the concert. My wife and a couple of the ladies from our church went to this concert and saw them, and they were selling vinyl, and my wife said, oh, Roger would love to have one of their vinyls. So she got it for me, and of all things, she was able to get them to sign it. So I thought that was very cool. And the deal I found out about this, looking it up on Discogs, for some reason, I never had put this in Discogs. And when I put it in, I found out this record's going for like $140. I had no idea. I think she probably paid $15 for it, maybe $10, something. But it's going for $140. And I saw, first time I looked and saw it, I couldn't believe it. And there was only two for sale, and they were both going for $190. Since then, I've gone back and checked, and there's some that are going cheaper than that. But I didn't look at all the specs on them. I didn't see what condition they're in. But this is near mint. I mean, I have played the vinyls probably twice on this, and the cover is is great. I mean, so I found out something that's probably one of my most expensive records now, and I didn't even realize it till now. So thanks for asking that question. Um, Number five, album with a personal story. I'm gonna go with this, Crocus, the Blitz. I went, me and my wife, I took her to her first concert, and we went and saw Crocus opening up for Sammy Hagar. And it was an awesome concert. And the funny thing about it was when we got there and we were going in, and I told her it was in the fall, it was cool out, and I was just going to wear, something like I've got on here, a t-shirt. And she said, "Well, you're going to freeze to death." And I said, "No, once you get inside, you're going to burn up." And she didn't listen to me, and she wore a very nice sweatpants suit, top and bottom that were custom made. My mom made them for her. That was very nice. And I said, "You're going to regret it." And when we were going through the turnstile, going in, showing our tickets and everything, the guy, they frisked me. They looked at my wife and looked at her and said, "Rookie," and just shoved her through. They didn't even start to look at her. And sure enough, we got into the concert, got to going. It got hot. We started out on the floor. And, that was back in the days where when you went to a concert on the floor and you went to the floor, everybody stood. If you wanted to sit down, you went up in the bleachers. But we always went to the floor and tried to get as close to the stage as we could get. And we got down there, and this is when I found out she was claustrophobic as well. People crammed in. Y'all know how it is at a concert. People crammed in around you. People getting after the concert. Sweat flying. It drove her nuts. And so she said, "We got to get out. We're going to either get up in the stands or I've got to get out of here." So we said, "Okay." So we went up to the stands, sat down, and next thing I know, she was burning up. And I pulled out my pocket knife, and we started ripping the seams on her sweatshirt and rolling the sleeves up so she could pull them up high to get a little air. And she made it, but man, it was a rough go for her to start with. So anyway, and it was at this concert, Crocus, and it was a great show. Glad I got to go. But hope you like that story. I thought that would fit the bill. Make sure I get the right. Oh, food album. Gonna laugh at this one. The Walton's Christmas. But look at that food on there. Look at all that food. I don't think you can get any more food on that than that. So it makes me want to go have dinner. Some food. Weather. I started to show a weather report. George Allen showed the same album I was fixing to show. And so I thought, nah, I'll switch. I'll go find something else. And I forgot I had this one. Well, I remembered the cover, and I couldn't remember exactly what was on it. But it's David Gilmour, Rattled That Lock. But just a scene with some real dark, cloudy, storm approaching weather. I got this one at a Barnes & Noble 50% off deal a couple of years ago. But great record. If you like Pink Floyd, David Gilmour, this was a very good record. I was glad that this was a blind buy. I bought it because of who it was, and I was glad I picked that one up. Sexy, racy, suggestive. I haven't seen anybody show this one yet, so I'm going to go with it, Ron. And we've seen this album probably 100, nah, we've seen it more than that. We've probably seen it 1,000 times. How about that? Herb Alpert's Whipped Cream. Girl on the cover there, she's looking kind of sexy with her whipped cream and everything. Kind of suggestive. Suggest an album you don't think Ron has in his collection. Ron, if you have this one, it would shock me. But we're going to go with this. Looking Glass. We know this one from the big one-hit wonder from this. I think it's the second song, yeah. Brandy. Great song. I love that song. I bought this album. I already had it on 45, but I bought the album for that song again, hoping that the rest of the album was as good as that song. And it's decent. It's a pretty good record, but it doesn't match up to the song Brandy. And show any album for any reason. This one, I kind of did a Mazzy and reached back and just pulled one. And here's the one I pulled out. Firefall, Lunacy. I guess that could almost be my aquatic one as well, couldn't it? Some good soft rock. The big hit off of this one was Just Remember I Love You. Yep, that's the big one off of there. But I like some of the soft rock. I kind of got into the radio-friendly rock, yacht rock, soft rock, whatever you want to call it. But anyway, Ron, I was able to actually answer all 10 of your questions. So congratulations on another great contest, just because. Keep up the good work, buddy. Glad to support your channel, and looking forward to your next videos, whatever they may be. Keep them coming. Thanks, and God bless.